Assalamu alaikum, brothers and sisters. Inshallah, we'll continue maybe 10 minutes more. Inshallah.
Inshallah. Can you hear me, Shaykh?
Yes. Go ahead.
Okay. Yes, I think we have missed a few questions, maybe 2 or 3 questions only. So maybe they can write it again, only the last part, because we have answered the questions until the I think the brother, he was asking about what should we slaughter? Can we slaughter anything other than sheep for Aqeeqah? So after that, inshallah, they can ask more questions. I have one question here, Sheikh. What if someone...
Sorry, about the question about the Aqeeqah. Here Shaykh Ibn Uthaymeen said, and the Aqeeqah, the Shah, it means the sheep, is better than the camel. Why? Because the Sunnah came with the sheep. The sheep is better than the camel. So, as Shaykh Ibn Uthaymeen rahimahullah mentioned, it is allowed. Okay, it is allowed to give the Aqeeqah as a cow or camel, and the Aqeeqah, it's better the sheep. It's better the sheep, not like the Hajj. In Hajj, it's better to give the camel. It's better to give the camel.
One brother is asking that many questions, many quotes, the words of scholars, they find on internet. Like, for example, Shaykh Ibn al-Qayyim, rahimahullah, Ibn al-Jawzi has said that. Like on internet, they find that. So he's asking, can we share such posts when we don't know if they have said it or not? You understand?
With battery. Again, the question, they quote something from Ibn al-Qayyim, Ibn Taymiyyah, but they are not sure about the chain. Of course, quoting from the scholars is not like a hadith of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. So, I will not say posting something from about for example, Ibn Taymiyyah, Ibn al-Qayyim said something, okay, about the definition, for example, of taqwa, definition of al-hasad. This is okay. This is okay, Allah A'lam. But the issue is about the hadith of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. This is very serious. But the scholars, they quote. The scholars, they quote from the previous scholars, Ibn al-Qayyim, Ibn Taymiyyah, Imam Ahmed al-Hanbal. But to be safe, put the reference. And also, we should be careful about, if there is a strange statement, we should be careful about that. Then we should make sure. For example, if there is a statement, as I said, statement from Imam Ibn Taymiyyah, rahimahullah, definition of al-ibadah. Okay. But for example, if there is something about the graves, and he's saying go and try to take blessings from the graves, no, we have to make sure about this quote. Okay?
Yeah, okay. This brother have a question regarding the Taraweeh in Ramadan. He's saying, do we have to pray 8 rakah Taraweeh plus witr, so which is 11 rakah? 8 rakah plus 11 rakah Qiyaam in the last 10 days, or it should be total 11 rakah from Isha to Fajr?
Total 11 rakah.
Total.
The
so they don't
sunnah,
pray Taraweeh.
the sunnah of, if the person is asking about the sunnah of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, Aisha said the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam did not pray more than 11 rakah. Or there is another narration, he did not pray more than 13 rakah. This is the sunnah of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. But if someone said, I want to pray more, it's okay.
The next question is regarding the Aqeeqah again. The silver should be given on the 7th day of Aqeeqah, on Aqeeqah. So is it both for girl and baby boy, for both?
For the boy. The hadith, al-sabi. And the hadith, the Prophet ﷺ mentioned the word sabi. Sabi means the male boy, the male baby.
So the silver money they only give for the male baby.
With the male baby. Yeah, I mean, it's not all the scholars, but some scholars like Shaykh Salih Fawzan and the other, they said the male baby. Why? Because in the hadith it is mentioned sabi. Sabi means boy.
I think the people that are asking about the names of the banks in Kuwait as well. Maybe you can ask
Islamic banks, we have
Islamic
KFH,
Bank, yes.
بوبيان, دولي, KIB, أهل المتحد, I think AUB, أهل المتحد, أهلي United Bank, yes,
Bank.
and Warba. 5 banks we have. Warba Bank. These are the Islamic banks in Kuwait.
And then we have some other banks as well, Doha Islamic Bank and others. But for Kuwait, only these banks are there.
Yes.
Okay. If a person has gold enough to pay zakah, but no cash, and he did not pay zakah for 6 to 7 years.
Oh, why? Sorry. Yes, this is I had these questions before. Some, especially sisters, they say, I have gold, but I don't have money to pay the zakah. The gold is the money. What is money? Money basically it's from gold. So you can sell some of your gold, or you can give your gold as a zakah. You go to the person, yani for example, if you have, let's say, 40 kilos of gold, 40 kilos, 40. So now your zakah should be 1 kilo gold. Okay, so don't say, I don't have cash money. Take this kilo of gold and give it to a poor person. That's it. Alhamdulillah.
Next question. I think this brother.
Or sorry, sometimes you need to sell some of your gold to get cash money. Why? Because not the whole gold you should give it. So you sell the gold, then you take cash and you give it as zakah. So for the person who asks, he should calculate how much the zakah for the previous 6 years or 7 years.
The next question: what is the ruling on property rents? I think it's asking zakat.
I think they mean the question that, for example, if I have a building and I'm getting the money from this building, صح? The rent.
Yes.
Okay.
If you look like, yeah.
Yes. Okay. Suppose that I have a building, and how much I'm getting from this building? Every month I'm getting 2,000 KD, and every month I'm using the 2,000 KD. Then no zakah. I should not pay zakah. Okay. But if I am using some of the money, I'm earning every month 2,000. I'm spending 1,000 and I'm saving 1,000. Okay, so the zakah will be on this 1,000. When? After 1 year. Okay, every month I'm saving 1,000, as I mentioned before. How to calculate the zakah if you are getting every month. Allah.
Should we give zakah on diamonds?
Zakah, gold and silver. But if there is something other than gold and silver, no zakah, even if it is more expensive.
This question on zakat again. One of my close relative is a widow and does not have any asset. Her daughter provides her food and shelter. Is she has the right to receive zakat?
The mother?
Yes. As close relative.
What I understand from the question that the daughter is providing the food and shelter.
Yes.
If this is enough, then خلاص. يعني she's getting the basics. But for example, the daughter can provide only the food and shelter, but she cannot provide the medicine. Then we can say, yes, people can give zakat to the mother because she cannot buy the medicine.
Okay, I think this is the last question, and we don't have any question after that. Is there any zakat on property that I am not using? No, we have more questions.
So, sorry, if I have property I'm not using?
Yes, is there zakat on that?
If it is gold and silver, I should pay the zakat if it is more than the nisab. But for example,
sorry, yes, continue.
But for example, I have mobiles. Suppose that I have 10 mobiles, and every mobile, it's priced 200 KD. I'm keeping them at home. I should not pay zakah. But for example, I have gold and silver. I have money. I have different coins. I'm collecting coins from different countries. Okay, then these coins should be calculated in the zakah. And gold and silver, if they are more than nisab. Nisab for gold is 85 grams. For the silver, it is 595 grams. Yeah, and about 600 grams.
Okay. Should we take more questions, Shaykh? Or
okay, up to 10:30.
Okay. Inshallah. Your 10:30 or my 10:30?
Where are you? Are you in Pakistan or Kuwait?
I'm already 10:31 now. Okay. Inshallah. This question is regarding the charitable organization. If the charitable organization holds the charity money for more than a year, do they have to give the zakah on that money?
8 years?
1 year. For more than 1 year. More than 1 year.
Of course, يعني, before answering the questions, the brothers and sisters who are working in the lajna, okay, يعني, please, brothers and sisters, try your best to distribute the money. يعني, sometimes the lajna keep the money with them, maybe 50,000 KD, 60,000 KD, they have the money, and they just don't distribute to the poor people. Okay, this is one issue. The other issue, if there is money for the zakah, we don't give the zakah from the money of zakah. Yeah, for example, I'm working in lajna, and we have the money from people, the charity of people. So after 1 year, should I give zakah from this money? No, because it is money of zakah and charity. Okay? Clear?
I hope it's clear for them.
خلاص, maybe Brother Salman, you can keep the questions with you if there are more questions.
Inshallah. Yeah. I think there's only one last question if you want to take. Otherwise, it's okay.
Okay, if there's one question, yeah.
Yes. She's asking: is it normal for a revert to be overwhelmed by all of this? I am struggling at the time to keep my iman in check, and frankly, the basics are my issues.
Sorry, again?
Yes, I think I understand the question.
Yes.
I think this is Sister Ruth. She's asking a question that with all of these information which you're providing with regards to the zakat and some heavy stuff, she's saying that I am struggling at this time to keep my iman in check. So the basics issues are enough for me.
The base, yeah, it depends what is the meaning of basic issues. Okay, يعني, we should believe that Islam is a simple religion. Alhamdulillah. The other thing, we should do our effort toward learning Islam. يعني, we are in the school. We learn many things: science, math, English, many things. Nonsense things. Okay, sometimes. So what is the problem if I take one book and I read about the basics? Inshallah, this will not take more than 2 or 3 days. I'm sure, inshallah. Alhamdulillah, now, if you go and check online, you will find a summarized book and also detailed books. You should do your effort toward your Islam. How can I improve my Iman? Okay, yes, there are many issues. يعني for example, issue of the gold. Okay, if I don't have gold, خلاص, why should I ask about the gold? No need to feel that I'm stupid or no. يعني if you go and read about these things or listen other lectures about these issues, inshallah, with time it will be okay. Or at least you get the point from listening to these questions. But يعني Islam for you should be step by step, inshallah. Okay, I should know the basics. Yes, this is very important. The 5 pillars: Iman, Tawheed, Salah, Zakah, Al-Hajj, so. Okay, and to know the basics, as I said, it will not take long time. Okay, I should know that I should pray the 5 prayers. About my money, there is Zakah, the Siyam, the fast, month of Ramadan, Hajj, once a life. So I should know the basics. I should know the basics. Okay, but for example, if I am working and if I have a business, then I should go in details about business. Maybe I should buy a book about business. Why? Because this is my job. Okay, if I am a doctor, I should know more about the Islamic issues related to the doctor. If I am a farmer, I have a farm, I should know what is the ruling of Zakah if I have a farm. Okay? Not everyone should know the details of everything. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala protect you. وإياك الله يسلمك.
I think the people are asking more questions.
I know more questions basically about the Zakah.
Yes,
so
yes.
I think the brothers and sisters now realize the problem of money. So if you have money, you have problems. So get rid of your money. Okay? Yes. Then you'll not think about the questions about Zakah. صح?
Inshallah, brothers and sisters, they can send questions on this number for Brother Ibrahim, and inshallah, yes, we will do another session next week, inshallah, hopefully, for the QA session. And again, all these questions or all
Brother
the knowledge.
Salman, why did you decide? You decided next week?
No, inshallah. I said inshallah. Inshallah.
If I want tomorrow.
Bismillah. No problem for me. Every day is good, inshallah.
Inshallah. Jazakallah khair, sister, and also brother Salman. Jazakumullah khair. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala protect us. Yeah. May Allah protect all the Muslims. And don't forget Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala in this problem of Corona. And this is a test from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. How this can show the weakness of people. We cannot treat this virus. Well, this is from some countries, or it is a normal virus, Allah alam, but it is a big trial for us and for the Muslim Ummah and also for the non-Muslim. But we should trust Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala that the power from Allah only subhanahu wa ta'ala and the cure from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Jazakumullah khair, sisters. Hope to see you tomorrow, inshallah. Jazakumullahu khairan. Wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah.